13 minor habits that really reveal a lot about your personality. An innocent hair pull, a handshake, or a seemingly inconsequential fashion choice might reveal a lot. Here's what the experts have to say about it. 1. Show, don't tell. People reveal their true selves in a variety of subtle ways, including their routines. In fact, your choices and preferences are virtually as telling as your Myers-Briggs personality type or the work-related personality test. These tests can occasionally surprise us with how accurate they are, since the results may reveal that you have the rarest personality type. Continue reading to learn more about the habits that speak volumes about your personality and disclose more than you believe. 2. The way you roll toilet paper. The controversy over the proper way to hang your toilet paper has raged almost since the creation of the roller. However, therapist Gilda Carl, PhD, says that your taste on this subject can reveal information about your personality. She polled 2,000 men and women to find out if they prefer to hang their toilet paper overhand or underhand. She also asked her subjects to complete surveys that measured how forceful they were in their relationships on a scale of 1 to 10. According to Dr. Carl's findings, people who favor the overhand method are more dominating, while those who prefer the underhand way are more submissive. Some really dominant types even acknowledged to changing the direction of the paper in other bathrooms they visited. What started off as a harmless game grew into a useful assessment tool. Carl tells The Independent that although it adds fun to the conversation, it also provides information about your compatibility with a potential spouse. 3. Your shoe choices. According to a research published in the Journal of Research in Personality, you can discern someone's personality by looking at their footwear. Volunteers took images of their shoes and then filled out a personality profile questionnaire. Another group looked at the photographs and then described the wearer's personality, and they were quite accurate. They used the shoes to determine someone's age, income, and attachment anxiety. Their findings suggest that persons who wear comfortable shoes are more agreeable. Ankle boots are typically used by more aggressive people. Wearing uncomfortable shoes reveals a calmer personality, whereas new and well-maintained footwear reveals a more worried or obsessive personality. 4. The way you walk. Patty Wood, a body language specialist, tells Men's Health that your walk reveals your personality. You are exceedingly productive and rational if your weight is always forward and your step is short. People appreciate you for it, but you might come across as chilly and competitive as a result. You are lively, charismatic, and socially competent if you walk with your chest forward, shoulders back, and head held high, like many politicians and celebrities do, yet you may dominate the spotlight. If your weight is distributed over your legs rather than forward or backward, you're more interested in people than tasks, and you're more concerned with your personal life than your professional life. When working in a group, you're fantastic, but you're easily distracted. Finally, if you walk softly on your toes and your eye is fixed on the ground, you are most likely introverted and polite. According to a research published in the Journal of Interpersonal Violence, psychopathic inmates were able to detect vulnerability and identify possible victims merely by watching how individuals walked. You might want to adopt some of those more forceful walking techniques. 5. Your handshake. People's perceptions of you can be influenced by your handshake, according to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. In the study, judges were taught to evaluate 8 aspects of a handshake: grip completeness, temperature, dryness, strength, duration, vigor, texture, and eye contact. Participants with firmer handshakes described themselves as more emotionally expressive, outgoing, and upbeat than those with weaker handshakes. Those who held their hands looser were more shy and nervous. The assessors agreed that the participants with firmer handshakes were more confident and less socially apprehensive, based on their first impressions. 6. Your email protocol. If you're trying to figure out what your coworker is thinking, the answer could be in your inbox and how you respond to emails. According to Fast Company, psychologist Tomas Chamorro-Premuzic, PhD, there is a strong link between our email persona and our real-life personality. Certain keywords and important features have been linked in text mining investigations. Words like I, me, and my are frequently used by narcissists. Extroverts are more relaxed and chat about things they enjoy, such as music and parties. It's not just what you say, but also how you say it. The absence of mistakes suggests conscientiousness, perfectionism, and perhaps obsessions, but poor grammar indicates lower IQ and academic competence. Long emails, however, indicate both enthusiasm and thoroughness, as well as a sense of neediness. 7. Nervous pulses. Are you a skin picker or a nail biter? These are referred to as body-focused repeated behaviors by scientists, BFRB. Researchers examined people's personalities and then watched them when they were in a setting that was exceedingly aggravating, soothing, or boring, looking for tics that could appear, according to a 2015 study published in the Journal of Behavior Therapy and Experimental Psychiatry. People who compelled themselves to pull their hair or bite their nails were more likely to be perfectionists, and their activities were motivated by a desire to alleviate boredom, aggravation, and discontent. Repetitive behavior is soothing because it feels better to do something than nothing. 8. Your punctuality. According to a study published in the Journal of Research in Personality, punctuality is a reliable indicator of favorable character qualities. The participants were asked to take a personality profile at home and then come to the lab for a group experiment. They discovered that punctual persons were more conscientious and agreeable, and that being early was linked to neuroticism, by evaluating the participants' arrival times. Those who are frequently late have a tendency to be more laid back. Are you frequently late? 9. Your eating habits. You are what you eat, but science says that you are also what you eat in terms of how you eat. Julia Horms, Ph.D., a food behavior psychologist, and Juliette Bogossian, a behavioral food expert in Los Angeles, told HuffPost that food-related habits can reveal a lot about a person's personality. Fast eaters are frequently ambitious and impatient, while slow eaters prefer to be in control and know how to savor life. Picky eaters are likely to exhibit anxiety and neuroticism, whereas adventurous eaters are thrill seekers and risk takers. Finally, if you like to separate different dishes on your plate, you are a very cautious and detail-oriented person in your daily life. 10. Your shopping habits. Do you want to learn more about someone? Take them shopping in the mall. The explanation fiend and the explanation foe are two categories of consumers, according to a set of research published in the Journal of Consumer Research. A fiend is someone who methodically examines each and every shampoo bottle in the store before settling on one. An opponent, on the other hand, will make a snap decision and move on. According to the study, the fiends have high cognitive reflection scores, indicating that they examine information to depth and are thorough. Details irritate explanation opponents, so they prefer more broad facts. 11. Your selfie style. Your Instagram or Facebook feed may tell a lot more about you than you think. Researchers from Nanyang Technological University in Singapore studied 123 selfies from a major Chinese social networking site in a 2015 study. After that, each person performed a personality test. The researchers discovered that agreeable people were more inclined to take photos from below, whereas conscientious people were less likely to show a private location in the backdrop. Positive expressions, smiling, laughing, suggested a more open personality, whereas the duck face revealed a more neurotic disposition. Who knew selfies could reveal so much about your personality? 12. Your handwriting. Graphology, or the study of handwriting and its relationship to personality, has been a science since Aristotle's day. Handwriting specialists can discern more than 5,000 personality traits from your scrawl, according to master graphologist Kathy McKnight of Business Insider. People with large handwriting, for example, are outgoing and desire attention, whereas those with small handwriting are reserved and capable of intense focus. You're friendly and impulsive if you write with a slight right slant, reserved and individualistic if you write with a slight left slant. No slant implies that you are rational and pragmatic. Finally, heavy handwriting indicates that you have strong emotions and are fast to react, whereas light handwriting denotes ease and the capacity to go from place to place. 13. The way you carry a bag. You may spend days or weeks choosing a handbag, but do you pay any thought to how you carry it? According to body language expert Patty Wood, that careless choice reveals, wearing a purse in the crook of your arm indicates that you are high maintenance and value social status. Wearing the bag in front of you with the strap across your body denotes that you value security and accessibility. Toting your bag behind you denotes a cool, calm, and collected attitude. People who wear a backpack are more self-reliant and prefer to look after themselves and others, but those who carry their bag in their hands are aggressive, well-organized, and efficient. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.